Edge versus John Cena. John Cena versus Edge. Two names that became one sentence in wrestling history, because you couldn't say one without thinking of the other. It's 2006. WWE is changing. The Attitude Era is gone, but chaos still breathes in the air. And right in the middle stands a man wearing jorts, sneakers, and a never-give-up attitude. John Cena. The fans either love him or hate him. There's no in-between. Then there's Edge, a man who spent years fighting for recognition. A tag team legend. A man who clawed his way out of the shadows of others. And now, with the Money in the Bank briefcase in hand, he's about to rewrite the rulebook. When these two collided, it wasn't about good vs evil. It was about two visions of wrestling, clashing for the soul of WWE itself. Cue crowd chants, "Let's go, Cena!" Cena sucks! That sound would define an era. New Year's Revolution, 2006. John Cena has just survived the Elimination Chamber. He's bleeding, exhausted, barely able to stand. And then, Vince McMahon's music hits. Edge is cashing in Money in the Bank. The arena explodes. Edge walks down the ramp with a grin that says, "This is my time." 2 spears later, it's over. John Cena's 280-day championship reign ends in minutes. Edge becomes WWE champion for the first time, SFX. You think you know me. Fans scream, "Boo, cheer, chaos." The Rated R superstar is born. This moment wasn't just a title change, it was a power shift. Edge proved that opportunity beats destiny, and Cena had just met his perfect opposite. Their feud became more than scripted heat. It felt real. Edge brought out a dark side in Cena that we'd never seen. He mocked him, humiliated him, even targeted his personal life, involving Lita, taunting his family, showing up at his house on Raw. Cena retaliated with intensity that blurred the line between acting and reality. Every promo felt like a fight. Every punch landed harder than it should. The crowd was divided. Half wanted Cena to win, half wanted Edge to destroy him. But everyone was watching. At the 2006 Royal Rumble, the atmosphere was electric. The fans expected another routine Cena defense. But this wasn't the same John Cena. This was a man possessed. Edge tried every trick in the book: distractions, Lita's interference, psychological warfare. But Cena locked in the STFU, forcing Edge to tap out in the middle of the ring. The crowd erupted. Cena got his redemption. But for Edge, that loss lit a fire that would never go out. He vowed he would never be outshined by John Cena again. June 11th, 2006. Hammerstein Ballroom, New York City, ECW, One Night Stand, Rob Van Dam versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. But the real story was the crowd. They weren't fans. They were executioners. Cena sucks. If Cena wins, we riot. And they meant every word. Cena fought with heart, but the ECW crowd wanted blood. And just when he was about to win, Edge appeared. Disguised under a motorcycle helmet, he speared Cena through a table. RVD pinned Cena. The crowd exploded. Edge had just robbed Cena again, and this time he did it with a smile. The Rated R superstar was officially the most hated man in WWE. The summer of 2006 was pure chaos. Edge, now WWE champion again, faced Cena in his own hometown, Boston, Massachusetts. Edge mocked Cena's family. He even slapped Cena's father on live TV. That wasn't storyline anymore. That was personal. When SummerSlam came, Cena unleashed hell. But Edge cheated once again, knocking Cena out with brass knuckles behind the referee's back. He retained his title and spat on Cena's legacy. Boston would never forget that night. Unforgiven 2006, Toronto, Canada, Edge's hometown. The Rated R superstar defends his WWE Championship against John Cena in a TLC match. This wasn't just any match. This was Edge's match. Tables, ladders, chairs, and pain. Cena had never competed in a TLC match before. Edge had built his career on them. Every table broken echoed through the arena. Every chair shot felt like a war cry, and in one unforgettable moment, Cena climbs the ladder, lifts Edge on his shoulders, and FUs him through two stacked tables. The roof explodes. Cena stands tall, title in hand. That moment became a symbol, the hero conquering the chaos, even in enemy territory. After Unforgiven 2006, most thought the war was over. But in WWE, rivalries don't die, they evolve. And for Edge and John Cena, destiny wasn't finished writing their story. 7. The feud continues to burn. Edge joins forces with Randy Orton, forming Rated RKO, a team built on arrogance and dominance. But Cena stands alone, the company's Iron Man, defending his title night after night. When they clashed, arenas shook. Their chemistry wasn't just in the ring, it was psychological. They understood each other's rhythm, each other's audience, and how to manipulate emotion like chess masters. Edge once said, "Every time I faced Cena, I knew it would be special, because he made me dig deeper than anyone else." Their rivalry became the pulse of the Ruthless aggression era. WrestleMania 25 build, Backlash, Night of Champions. Each year, they'd find each other again. Different cities, different stipulations, same fire. Their last man standing match in 2009 was pure brutality. Cena chained Edge to the car bumper and lifted it, trapping him in defeat. But even in loss, Edge smiled, because he knew they were telling a story people would never forget. Behind the scenes, both men were respected for pushing the industry forward. Cena was the face. Edge was the artist. Together, they defined balance, business and creativity, hero and villain. By 2010, fans began to notice a change. The hatred had softened, not because the rivalry died, but because mutual respect had grown. Edge, now a veteran, often spoke about Cena's insane work ethic. Cena publicly praised Edge as one of the greatest storytellers in wrestling. The fans saw it. The silent nods before matches, the intensity that came from admiration, not hate. They had become the yin and yang of modern wrestling. Opposite. Years later, fans still talk about it. Edge vs. John Cena wasn't just a rivalry, it was the rivalry that defined a generation. They fought across brands, titles and eras. But every time they met, magic happened. From chaos to championships, from blood to respect, Edge and Cena made each other immortal. Without Edge, Cena might never have become the face of WWE. Without Cena, Edge might never have become the Rated R superstar. Their legacy? Eternal. Because sometimes two enemies create something greater than friendship. They create history. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the next chapter of wrestling history drops soon.